And on this Thursday, March 12th, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, a man armed with a rifle rammed a vehicle into a major synagogue in a Detroit suburb today and was fatally shot by security. That's according to a person familiar with the matter who spoke to the Associated Press. The person said the vehicle caught on fire after crashing into the Temple Israel Synagogue in West Bloomfield Township. Investigators are still working to identify the man and a possible motive for the attack. The person cautioned that the investigation is still in the early stages. The person could not publicly discuss details of the investigation and spoke to AP on condition of anonymity. Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard confirmed during an earlier news conference that security at the synagogue had engaged in gunfire with at least one person and that no one was in custody. WDIV-TV reported that a truck had crashed into the synagogue. Smoke could be seen billowing from the synagogue's roof. Footage from the scene shows dozens of police vehicles surrounding the building. FBI Director Kash Patel said agents were on scene of an apparent vehicle ramming and active shooter situation at the synagogue. The Oakland County Sheriff's Office said authorities are clearing the building. About a dozen parents sprinted to get their children from an early childhood learning center inside the building after getting approval from police. Temple Israel calls itself the nation's largest Reform synagogue with 12,000 members, according to its website. It has an early childhood education center and offers educational programs for families and adults. Senegal's parliament has approved a bill that toughens punishment for homosexuality in the West African nation. It doubles the punishment from prison sentences of 1 to 5 years to 5 to 10 years. And another change, the bill calls for punishing what it calls the promotion or financing of homosexuality. Government ministers argued ahead of the vote yesterday that the country's previous 1966 law was too lenient. A Los Angeles County civil engineer is suing the county in federal court for refusing to let him work from home in June. Sharon Reardon explains.
According to the federal lawsuit, Eric Batman, a 24-year employee of the county's Department of Public Works, cannot participate in a celebration that his religion deems sinful. A policy adopted in 2023 requires all LA County departments to fly the Progress Pride flag throughout June and explore ways to recognize Pride Month. Batman's attorneys go on to say the county has allowed other religious employees to work remotely for reasons such as Ramadan, but is discriminating against Batman for his conservative beliefs. I'm Sharon Reardon.
The Tennessee legislature has rejected an abortion bill. House Bill 570, sponsored by Representative Jody Barrett, would have classified harm done to an unborn child as equal to assault on a person. No member of the House Population Subcommittee made a motion to hear the bill on March 10th, so the bill was pronounced dead. Women who get abortions could have been prosecuted for homicide, punishable by life imprisonment or, in some cases, the death penalty. The Oklahoma House passed a bill today that would prohibit changes to birth certificates involving gender. Supporters say the measure is meant to keep state records accurate, while opponents argued the government should not decide a person's identity. The bill passed 73 to 18 and now moves to the Oklahoma Senate. And that's Newsmakers for this Thursday, March 12th, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.